Hi friends, this is Kristen Fagan here. I am an expressive artist and a creativity guide, and I'm here to share another unboxing with you. I've got my second subscription to SketchBox. This is the March 2021 SketchBox, and I'm going to open it up with you and share what's inside. Okay, so here is my SketchBox. This is for March 2021, and the art on the front is by Danica this time. Let's see what we got in here today. So first I'll take out the card. This is the SketchBox. It's the premium box. And this month is all about illustration markers. On the back you'll find all the things that are included, and I do love that they add the retail value on there. You can also check out getsketchbox.com/school for some inspiration on how to use the items in this box. Okay, so let's see what we got in here. So the first one is a graphic sketch marker, permanent marker. That's this one right here. And it says it's an exclusive marker set. Comes with 2 permanent markers, 3 alcohol-based markers, and a blender to help achieve subtle gradients. I haven't looked at any of this stuff yet. So in here, now this is great if you like to illustrate or you want to mark up in your sketchbook or art journal. Got these 3 colors. This one I think is the blender. Does it say the color names anywhere? There's the numbers. And then you've got 2 more permanent markers in here. Yeah, I think this one's probably the blender they're talking about. And then 2 more permanent markers. Cool. Next up, we've got a AD marker art and design little pad here. Beautiful, 4x6 size, and perfect, nice and smooth for your marker designs. Bright white smooth coated paper with crisp edges. Ooh, this is fun. That is the art of the month. Kingsley Van Zandt, based in Richmond, Virginia, an illustrator and tattoo artist. Vision markers. There's his Etsy and his Instagram. Very cool. I do love that they do this. I think this is really quite fun. You can get quite a collection of art little cards each month go in here. So this one looks like the Copic Classic. Mallow, yep, this one right here. Great for large areas, alcohol-based marker. Also comes with a bullet tip for detail work. So that's the bullet tip on that side. And there's the broad on that side. Awesome. I have another Copic. This one is called Pale Lilac, and this one says dual tipped alcohol marker. Try using the chisel tip to fill in large areas and the brush tip for finer organic marks. Oh, this one's got more of a brush tip instead of a bullet tip. Might mean it's a little softer. And then these are really on tight. Wow. Keeps them nice and hydrated, I bet, so they don't dry out on you. Next, we've got a Spectra marker in walnut. And this one, oh, it looks like we have a wine too. Ah, yeah. And then we've got another one in wine. Pretty colors. Richly colored alcohol markers complement and add dimension to the custom marabou set included in this month's box. So they're talking about this one here. Sweet. Let's just take a look at everything we got here. Very cool. This is going to be a fun day of inking and mark making with markers. I know I'm going to enjoy these. What a beautiful, when you look at them all, it's a very purpley pink and earth tone color palette. Reds, pinks, purples, walnut, the wine, and then you've got the green and the brown. All right, so next up, let's see what we can create with these. Let's go ahead and swatch out these colors first and see what we got here. So we've got Copic V15 Mallow. Got two sides, the thick side and the bullet side. Then we've got Copic V12, Pale Lilac, the broadside, and I'm just doing this in my mixed media sketchbook right now. Oh, and there's the brush. That feels so good. Soft brush side. And then we've got Spectra Wine. Does this have two sides also? It does. Ooh, that's really deep. And then this one has a brush tip also. This one is the Spectra, a walnut. Did this say a size? Doesn't say a size on there. I see. So we've got the broad. And we got the brush. So next we'll move down to these sketch marker graphics. This one also has two sides. What color is this one? Brilliant Violet. Ooh, that's a deep eggplant color. And then these are more of a bullet tip. So a hard tip. And we've got sketch marker graphics. This one is the cadmium red middle. That's a nice deep true red. And then the broad bullet tip. Sketch marker graphics. Permanent pink rose. Oh, that is a pretty hot pink. I wasn't expecting that one to be so hot pink. I like it. Sketch marker graphics. Brilliant violet. Did I do this one? Oh, I did all three. I did all three. So this one is the blender. And it's also got a broad end. So let me just see what happens. Yeah, you see how that picks up just a little bit? Let's try and do two colors together and see how they blend. So we'll do and the hot pink next to it, the rose, and using the blender. See what happens as we try and blend them together. So it creates a little bit of a white wash on the darker color. I feel like it blends in that pink a little bit more nicely. I haven't used markers in a very long time and have not used a blender. I bet you it might also work better on the marker paper, so I'll have to give that a try. Right, so now we've got this permanent marker graphics. And does this have a name? It's a 1 millimeter and a 0.5 on the other side. Cocoa. Ooh, that's nice and thin. Look at that. That's great. So that's the 1 millimeter on that side. And this one's called Jade. And this is the 0.5 on the other side. So now I'm curious to see what these markers look like on the marker paper compared to this. So you'll see again how the wine and the walnut compare with the wine and the walnut up here on the different paper. And then this is this one over here. Awesome. This paper is really nice. Oh, the blending bled through. All the other ones are all right though. What about on here? Oh yeah, the blender bled through. And these bled through a little bit, some of them more than others. All right, next up, we'll have to create some art. All right, so here we are back. Let's go ahead and make something. I'm going to use the marker paper that came in the box, 4x6, 175 GSM, AD Marker Art and Design paper. It's really bright white. It's a 4x6, so it's a cute little size to play on. And I'm just going to do a quick little floral. So looking at my brushes here, I'm going to start with the broad side and just do some loose roses. And you'll see when you use the broad tip, you can vary the type of line that you make, so you can make something thinner or thicker, or transition between them. And then I want to pick up this wine one because I remember this had a brush side. So that's going to be a little softer. And you can make some little flourishes. Then we have this permanent green marker, and I'm just going to come in here and create a few leaves. I haven't really used the blender. I think the blender works the best on these alcohol-based. Oh yeah, so it worked well in there. So if I want to blend it in a little bit more, you can see how it picks up that color. I wonder even if it'll pick up that color enough. Oh yeah, that you can kind of use that as a way to add in another element. And lastly, I think I'm going to pick up this darker purple and just come into the center. And there you have it, a quick little floral.